Hi, I'm Hans-Peter. In this video, I'd like to show you how to set up an account in our Composum Pages cloud system, so that you can try out the free and open source Composum Pages content management system for yourself. And I'd like to show you how to set up a quick site with a couple of pages. Of course, you can also download it and run it onto your local machine. Then creating a site and some pages will work similarly. To work with the Composum Cloud, you just first have to create an account. You can open cloud.composum.com and then either register through Google or GitHub or do it with your email address. Then you have to verify your email address from your email and you're done. In Composum Cloud, the sites are grouped into tenants. You have to either join an existing tenant to be able to see or edit its sites, or you have to create your own tenant. So if you're starting up fresh, then you'll probably want to create your own tenant. So this is automatically created, and then you can have a look at your tenant. There are currently no sites there, or you have to can go to Pages to create your first site. Here's the site manager. So we create one with the page example site template. And open it. For starting up, how about asking the Composum AI for some suggestion how to structure the site? Here on the side you have the AI tab. So we can ask it to give an idea of how to structure it. You can either discuss with the AI the current page. That doesn't make any sense right now, so I'll just ask it. So here is an initial suggestion. It looks quite good. I think we will make it short, just have one page per product, so we can discuss this. And so it adapts its suggestion. If you have a large screen, you can switch it so that the page is only shown in the middle and the sidebars are on the side and don't overlap the page. Each page is structured as a tree of components. If you want, you can display this in the browser. That's in the main paragraph system, and there can be several components in there. And each component has a dialog where you can change the visible properties. Or you can just display the containers where you can put properties. On the right side you have the components displayed in each container. You can change, arrange them as you like, or create new components. Now let's create our first page. I selected the parent page, and now I can select a template. There are quite a lot of templates which have somewhat different structure in as some different basic structure. I'll just use a content page template for now. And let's have the first product page about Composum Pages itself. The simple content template has only a main paragraph system there. There I can add a title, for instance. And besides the title, there's the content is structured into rows. And I'll choose a 50-50 layout so that on the left and right side there are two columns so that the text is easily readable. And now we have, I can choose from the full set of Composum components. Of course, you can create your own components as well. For a start, I'd like to create an overview. So let's use the AI to generate some text. I can use some external page as input. This was this page that describes Composum page in some detail. And now I'd like to have a short description of Composum pages. Let's see what the introduction prompt is. Well, this is a little bit long. I just wanted to have one paragraph and try again. This rather looks like marketing speech, so we add something to the prompt. Make a brief description with informative and business-like language. This was the Mac OS speech recognition, by the way. So what the dialog does is takes the source, which is our Composum page description, and the prompt, and applies the prompt to the source, and now we've got our text. Start with Composum Pages is. Maybe I can put it on the right way by giving it a way to start. Oh, that's fine. I can back and forth through the history if I like, but I take the last one. Let's also add some marketing speech. This shows the current paragraph system, the column, and I can add a new component there. Again, I take this as background information for my prompt. Well, let's have an introduction of one sentence. So I can now move this on top, and I have a short opener and then an overview. Now let's put in an image. I'd like to put a screenshot of Composum Pages here. So I have first to upload the image. This is in asset management. I'll create a folder. For Composum Pages, and will upload an image file. Going back to the page, I have to add an image component. There's also the text and image. So if you want to have a text and an image floating, then that's the right thing. Let's take a normal image right now. So here's the image. Besides the container structure, there's also a help text for every component. Now to continue, let's have the AI make some suggestions on how to structure a product page. Key features. That's certainly a good thing to continue with. I'll add another row to have alignment of the components. Again, I'll be lazy here and extract that from another page. Of course, just using the AI for texts and not checking them is not a good idea. But to create a quick structure, this is certainly good enough, and then we can edit the text in detail. Make a feature list as itemized list that should contain the main important features of Composum Pages. Let's just take that for now. Now let's just fast forward through adding a couple of more text until the page is complete. Now, of course, there are other possibilities than using an external URL as input. For instance, I can take the content of the current page and write a conclusion for that. Finishing up a page would probably need to edit the page properties. You can give it a subtitle, you can give it a description for search engines, or you can have categories for it. There's also an AI support for this. And you could also create an abstract of the current page. There are also properties for the site. Here's the release management. You can select your pages which should be published into a release, review that, and only make that public when you're satisfied. Or let's make everything that is published immediately public right now. This is the easiest way. Let's make the current release public. These are the activated pages, which are in the release and public, but there are none yet. And this shows everything which has to be published. So I'd like to publish my first created page here. This publishes it together with the image which is referenced. It's activated. I probably should also publish the home page. Let's publish everything. Now here's the replication status. Everything that is published is copied into a separate place so that it can be served easily and performantly. When it's done, your site is publicly available on cloud.composum.com at the moment, but this can be reconfigured later to individual domains. And this is the page we've just created. Of course, as with every full-featured content management system, there's much more to that. But this video should serve to give you a quick impression how to deal with Composum Pages and will help you to make your own first steps. I invite you to try it out. You can use cloud.composum.com, run it from a Docker container, or set up your Apache Sling server to deploy it there, or run a starter with all the Composum projects set up on your local machine. Have fun with it and tell us what you think.